Hey everybody, welcome to episode 45. Let's play Minecraft on the Xbox 360. RadioMan03 here, Rascal along with us. Our blue sheep and our black sheep are gone. They disappeared and we were replaced with a pig and a chicken duck, a chucker. Anyways, this is what I've come up with a column to hold up our Sand Quarry pod. And I think that's the design we're going to go with. It matches very well, I think, with what we've got going on over there on that one. We've got just the stone brick, the iron bars, and we're going to put these wherever there is a power rail in here, which is every 20 tracks. So I have what we need, and I wanted to get started and try to build one or two of these with you guys. And we'll put one there, and we'll put one right here. So this is where we need to go up. This is difficult looking up that high and trying to figure out where it's at. This one's going to be in the water, which will be very cool. I think that's about right. We'll go with it and see what happens. So I hope you guys are doing well today. It is a Monday afternoon for me. Of course, it's maybe a very different time where you're watching from right now. Up a little bit higher. And, oh, I think we did. I think we nailed the center of this thing. Looks like it. Okay, perfect. So then it's really a very basic, simple design. I'm going to put one there, one there. I don't like the fact I have to jump, but that's okay. I think we're going to be all right. One there, and, oops, right there. And we'll go ahead and put that one back. That's where the power rail goes. And then, like so, in each corner. So I'm doing my own Minecrafting at home right now. As you guys know, those of you who watched all the videos and stuff, I bought a house this spring. And so we are in the process now of scraping and painting the outside of the house. And let me tell you, that is a task. I've never had to do that on a two-story house before. It's a small two-story house, but the peak of the roof is way up there because we get a lot of snow in the winter, so the roof has to be, really high. So when the snow melts, it slides off. You don't want all that weight on your roof. Anyways, I've come to the realization that I don't think I can actually be the one who goes up and paints that. I can't get the ladder up high enough, and when I do, it's just difficult for me to be up there. It's like 30, maybe 40 feet in the air. It's pretty high. And I can't picture myself standing up there with a spray gun, trying to paint my house without falling to my death, anyways. So I don't know. I guess we're going to have somebody else come and do that for us. But the point of the matter is, we are out there scraping and working on the house, which has been a lot of work, actually. I was quite surprised. It's been a while since I've had to do anything maintenance-wise to a house because we were in a rental for a while, and we are out of the necessary materials. The last house we're in, I mean, I redid the kitchen. I mean, the whole kitchen. There was one point I walked in the front door of my house, and there was nothing but pipes and electrical boxes sticking out of the wall. That was it. So, yeah, I've been down that road, redid two bathrooms, and one of those stories where you redo your whole house, get it to where you want it to be, and then you move. It's one of those cases right there. Oh man, my fingers are moving slow today. I've only done one of these, so bear with me. It's not like it's a difficult design. I'll get it done pretty quick. We'll do two of these, and then I do want to go and we're out of the stone block as well. Okay, let's get some more of those. So having to scrape and use muscles and stuff that I have not used in 5 years or so. I mean, we were in a rental for quite a while. It's quite exhausting. Quite exhausting. I've got to get myself in better shape. That's for darn sure. All right, so this ought to be a pretty cool design, right? I mean, we're going to need quite a few of these actually, all the way down. So it's going to take a while for me to get all of this done. But I think in the end, it's going to look really awesome having these pillars cutting through the landscape. Of course, holding all of this up. Oh, give me that. There we go. this one's going to have a different bottom on it as well. There we go. That's working a little bit better now. There we go. Yeah, right when we get to the water here, we're going to have to make sure we have what would be a decent support. A decent support to hold this in place. We would want to make sure this never budged. Bridges are not supposed to budge, right? That's what all the discussion has been about lately. They're just not supposed to fall down. Alright, let's get these up here. Excellent. And a few more. Now I have to figure out how we want this to look in the water. Obviously, we're not going to. There we go, right there, and there. Oh, I thought this was going to be a little deeper right here, but it's not. That's great. That actually is going to save us a little bit of block and a little bit of time. I just wanted these to fall where they were. We were going to, when we ran into our dilemmas as we came down, you know what? This should be stone block up to here at least, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get a few more of those going. All right. Okay. Now I wonder if I should go one more up. One more up. Would you really, you would not have these grates this low. It just wouldn't make sense. When water came up against it, it would get jammed up there. Yeah, let's take those out. No, there we go. And then let's go like this. Let's have it one extra, yeah, like that. So it sticks out of the water just a little bit further. I think that would be good. We'll put a torch right down in here. You won't be able to see it from the outside, I don't think. Okay, boom. Like so. All right, and then down here we have the half slabs. Like so. It's going to take forever to break this. No, maybe not. Excellente. Just got to remember to jump up and breathe every now and again, that's all. And this could be just coming out of the surface of the water. It'll look really nice. That's cool how the water shimmers like that. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. First water column in. By the way, I do have the sand pod completely power railed all the way down. It's not off the pillar yet. It still just goes down to the very end there where we have to drop off now and go down to the sand quarry building that we have to build. So it's right there. Excellent. All right, let's go back and take a look at this. Let's get the old end of pearls on. Go take a look at that. Oh, those look great, huh? Yeah, those belong there. Got the one just barely poking up out of the water like that. Let's get a little bit closer. Oop, not quite far enough. There we go. Those look like they look like they're going to hold it up just fine, don't they? Just fine. And I'm going to build the next one right there. And when we come back, I'm going to show you that. And then we're going to go up into the pod. And I'm going to get the glowstone put in as far as we can go. I did a little farming down at the Blaze Farm and picked up 33 glowstone. We've got to get that lit up because I've got mobs actually walking off of there at night and coming into the GE and catching me off guard. So we've got to get some light in there. So that's coming up, guys. Stick around. We'll be right back. All right, I've got a third pillar up. I think it looks really good. I think that looks awesome. Very nice. Yeah, every 20 blocks down, as far as it goes down, we'll put this in. Now, another thought I have for this, and I really want to try this out and see if I can't pull it off, is to run a second materials line, sort of a cargo line underneath this main pod. We'll have a little utility line, just a 1 block rail that'll have coal carts that'll run from the sand quarry into the GE, so we can unload the glass and sandstone and sand while inside the GE, and have it run underneath this. A utility tunnel, basically. A utility rail. We ride on top, utility and the materials ride underneath. So I want to do that too. Now, we have an issue. Earlier in our videos, I mentioned I did not want to ever cut down any of these big trees. This is the decision we have to make. Do we cut the trees down? Just the ones that line either side of this. If they're touching the pod, we cut them down, because I need it in order to do that utility line. So this tree right here will have to come down, and I will try to plant another one once we get the utility in and let it grow up. But in the meantime, this tree here is going to have to come down for now. I hate to do it. I really do, because I just love the size of these trees. They are perfect for this world. They're perfect for the GE too. Like that one there, you see, we've kept that one this whole time as well. But we're going to have to sacrifice it. I really would like to see these massive columns going through the forest and cutting through. Let's go upstairs. You know what? We'll go upstairs. We can take a look from up there as well, and see what we're doing. Did we lose a golem over here? Well, we lost another one to the Great War, the great battle against the mobs. This guy's still going, though. He's still ticking. Let's go on upstairs, and we'll put the power rails back in to the rail up there, and then we'll take a ride down it. By the way, John Cole this weekend was moving around down here. He was over there, and he was over here, and he went down inside here. He even made it up to the next floor. And then all of a sudden, he got stuck right here for a little while, and I came down the stairs once, and I bumped into him, and that moved him. And so if I were to run into him right now, he will move around a little bit, I believe. Maybe not. Thanks a lot, John Cole. Way to prove me a liar. Again, radio doesn't know what he's talking about. Crazy guy. Alright, look at this up here, guys. Let me show you our snow golem. This is our snow golem up on floor 2, our food storage floor. I put our snow golem right here. He does work quite well. You just hit him in the corner, and ba-boom, there you go. You got your snowballs. And I put a little plant life here in the corner next to him, because I thought the green looked really good next to the orange. And yeah, there's our snow golem from our snow making machine. Hope you like that, guys. That was a little addition. Oh, one more addition. Let me show you this real quick while we're heading up to the pod. I added a map inside the item frame. That is so nice. I love it. This is our adventure chest. We kind of keep things that we need in here when we head out the door. That's where I kind of keep our stuff before I head out on an adventure with y'all, or by myself, whatever it may be. And now we are on the 4th floor, and this, of course, is the pod we're looking for, the GE-71 Sand Quarry POD. Let's go down here. We'll have a little watermelon. We'll make our way down here and put these rails back. I have got mobs galore coming in through here. It is an unbelievable mess of mobs that come in here. So let's go ahead and do a couple of little GE maintenance things here. We need one more redstone block for this. You know what? I can actually do that right now. I've got some. I decided I'd carry all the materials we would need. We don't need the snowballs, and we certainly don't need the seeds. Okay, let's throw those out. Let's go ahead and place a few of these glowstone on our way down here. What are you doing, radio? Come on, grab that. There you go. And kaboom. So our entryway here is done now. We have it just like that one over there. It's identical, including the Sand Quarry pod sign. So we'll have these set up periodically, you know, wherever we need a pod, we'll have one. We'll have a second pod off this side. I want to go out here and do a farm. A real, genuine farm is what I want to do. Alright, so we're going right over the power rail with these right here. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting one kind of in the middle of these here. Each of these areas. So this is where our second column is. The columns are underneath each of these power rails, which we need to get on our bar. I just came up and punched out the power rail on that, and then it was much easier to find my center to come up when building the columns. And one there. But yeah, there's no way you could ride. See, right here we've got this now. This is our next one that's going to be. I'll fill this in so we can take a ride down this. I'm not going to make you guys watch me build another one of the pillars. you get the idea. That's the design. So we'll have those going all the way down here, and there's enough land and room here to run the utility tunnel all the way through here as well, the utility rail. So I would really like to do that. So I'm going to remove these trees, all the trees that touch the edge of the pod, just those. Some of them might even be able to stay. Like this one might be able to stay. We'll see. We'll see what it's doing underneath the pod here. But yeah, we're going to run that utility, and I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate it to get it into the building to where we can unload the materials, but I'm going to do my darndest to get that to work. I think it would look really cool coming off of this pod from the sand quarry. So that's the goal there. Did we put one right there? Yeah, we did. Okay, so we're right here next. So you guys get the idea, right? Every 20 blocks I'm doing one of these, and then right in the middle, about 10, 11. I drop another one. I don't really measure it out accurately. I just go to where it's the darkest and put one up. I'm not quite that finicky about it. And then we'll go back and, well, okay, you know what? We'll go back right here. We'll jump in the rail cart and then zip down there, and we'll come back and finish putting these glowstone lights in. So stick around next time I come back. We'll be actually in the cart on our way down. Okay. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. I wanted to make sure we got down here and back before it got dark. So our pod is power railed and equipped all the way to where we meet up to where we're going to build our sand quarry building, factory building. I want it to be relatively tall with tall glass windows, narrow tall glass windows, factory looking, and it'll come out here. And after we hit this part right here, we'll continue and we'll drop down real slow, and then we'll wrap around the building and come back in this way, and then we'll be at the bottom of the building, and then we'll have our building out here. It'll be very awesome indeed. I think you guys will like it. I've got a great idea in my head. I can see it. So we'll do that. Man, this tunnel at night, you cannot ride this at night. There are mobs in here, and it is bad. I'm surprised we haven't run into one yet. But they do spawn in here like there's a zombie in there. You see him? Yeah, they're spawning like crazy in here. Then they walk off and they get inside the building, and next thing you know, you're coming around the corner on floor 2 and there's a zombie or a creeper standing there looking at you. So it's a dangerous place to be, that's for sure. These areas that are under construction. All right, guys, that's a quick look at that. Anything else? Okay, the trees are going to have to go for a little bit. We did our pillars, got some glowstone added in, and we're getting real close now. I would imagine by hopefully next video or the video after that, we'll be actually working on the building out there, the sand quarry building. I think I should be able to get a lot of these pillars taken care of before we come back and get to the next video. So this was episode 45, guys. I want to thank you for your time again. Thanks for subscribing. Give me those likes. Give me those comments. I love them all. This is the Radio Man 03. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll talk to you again next time.